Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to break down and react to some Hippie Sabotage, the song Whiskey. This was actually recommended by a subscriber. I love Hippie Sabotage, man, so, I'm still waiting for them to come back to Melbourne. They don't have any official dates as to when they're going to come back to Melbourne, Australia, so when they do come back, I'm definitely going. Because as I said in my last video, the best concert that I've ever experienced was with them. It wasn't really a concert, but a small venue. But they were just performing, and it was the time I was having the time of my life. Best experience ever. We literally went on stage with them, the whole crowd. Like, they're just so dope. They're very authentic people, Jeff and Kevin. I haven't listened to a lot of their music, and so a fan, or maybe not a fan, but a subscriber recommended that I listen to Whiskey. I listened to it and straight away it's become like one of my favorite songs. So really, really dope. If you haven't liked, commented, and subscribed, make sure to subscribe as well. We're about to get into the video right now and break it down, all the way down. So this is off their album Red Moon Rising. Look at this album cover as well. Like, if you've done psychedelics, you know that this is probably psychedelic inspired. Such a dope album cover, a lot going on, very psychedelic. I've done psychedelics, so this definitely gives that vibe, like how the whole world opens up and yeah, multi-dimensional, just really dope. Is that a violin out the gate? Sounds like a violin, some sort of beautiful instrument.
I'm drinking whiskey till it's dawn. All I know is I'm far from done. I lay outside to feel the sun. I ain't felt this great in months.
Oh my goodness. His vocals, that's Jeff on the vocals. Uh, his vocals are so smooth. They know how to really blend their vocals as part of the mix. His vocals literally sound like another instrument. That's how well it's blended into the mix. But already out the gate, I love his voice. He sounds very melancholic. Like it's very dualistic. It sounds depressive on one hand, like he's depressed or sad or melancholic, but also in bliss at the same time. He says, I haven't felt this good in months, sipping whiskey till it's dawn, right? So, and I'm not stopping till it's done. So he's sipping till dawn and still not stopping till it's done. And he said, I'm outside. I go outside to feel the sun. I lay outside to feel the sun, right? So he's trying to experience some warmth, right? Symbolizes getting some warmth from feeling depressed, right? So, because he said, I haven't felt this good in months, which kind of alludes to the idea that he's been depressed for quite some time. Or if he's not depressed, at least he has some darkness within him that he's trying to overcome. And he's just trying to have his moment of bliss right now. He's just trying to enjoy this temporary bliss and just smoke his joints and drink whiskey till it's dawn, and nobody's going to stop him, right? He's in his zone and he's just in bliss. But it is also a form of escapism as well. So let's see where it goes, but really dope already out the gate.
feel the sun. I ain't felt this great in months. I roll my joints, I smoke my blunts. I'll pass it around, I might give you some. Can't kill my high, can't kill my buzz. I'll be around till I'm the only one.
Oh, beautiful. It's just so timeless, beautiful. It really hits my soul in a way that I can't describe, and I think it's because of this dualistic nature. They're very good at acknowledging the realities of life without downplaying it, right? Acknowledging the depression, acknowledging the darkness, the discomfort, but also not falling victim to it and still wanting to enjoy your bliss. And, even saying like, I'm smoking blunts, right? I might pass you some, I might pass it around, but nobody's gonna fuck up my vibe, right? You can't kill my buzz, you can't kill my vibe, right? So, and I know in my life as well, times where you might have had a really good night out, and then the next day, as the sun's rising, you might have a joint in your hand, or maybe some whiskey or some, a bit of liquor, and you can really get into a zone of bliss, like just feeling bliss, and you just don't want to be disturbed. And you know that you're going to come down, but you're like, you know what, at least for this moment, these 10 minutes or 30 minutes or however long, I'm going to enjoy myself and fully lather in the experience. Excuse me. Fully lather and enjoy the experience for what it's worth, because we know that it's temporary.
Till I'm the only one. Till I'm the only.
And till I'm the only one, he repeats that. Smoking, drinking till I'm the only one, which kind of highlights how long he's doing it, or how deep into his addiction or depression he's in, because everyone else has gone home. Shit, I'm still the only one here, right? Which kind of gives insight into how our vices are temporary, and we can be dependent on them, and we don't realize, that these things might have a bit more of a control on us than we realize. And we can just be so much in that bliss state that we don't realize, hey, there's also reality. So finding that fine line between reality and just wanting to be in bliss all the time. And are you doing that to escape your reality, or, what's the underlying reason as well?
Only one. Till I'm the only one. Woke up feeling sideways. Now I'm on the highway. Today I'll do it my way, yeah.
Woo! I love the transition to the switch up with the cadence, with the flow. Woke up feeling sideways. Now I'm on the highway. Devil's door in my way, yeah. Right? So driving now on the highway, feeling sideways. So he woke up depressed, or woke up not feeling good, and now he's driving, right? Devil's door in my way. So his vices, the drinking, the smoking, that is the devil's door, the temptations that he's always facing to escape his reality. And it creates a cycle, because he uses it to escape his reality, but he knows he has to come back to reality, and then he has to escape again. So it feeds this cycle, but he's still trying to stay on top of it and, get through it properly.
Now I'm on the highway. Today I'll do it my way, yeah. Might be Monday, might be Friday. I never look behind me, so I'ma keep on climbing, yeah.
It might be Monday, might be Friday, right? Doesn't know what day it is. That's classic of somebody that's addicted or depressed, addicted to substances. Like if you're addicted to drinking, or you're just depressed, and you're not on point, and you don't even know what day it is, because every day to you is the same because you're depressed. When you're depressed, every day is the same. You can't escape your condition, your mind. Your mind doesn't have a day off. Your mind doesn't go, oh, it's Monday today, so I don't need to have these crazy thoughts. No, if you have crazy thoughts, you have crazy thoughts and it doesn't go away until you address it or face it. But I like how he also says, so he goes, don't know if it's Monday, don't know if it's Friday. But he also says, but nonetheless, I'm going to keep climbing and I'm never looking back. So, as I said, the duality of acknowledging the depression and darkness, but still not letting that fully consume him. And he's still trying to elevate, climb high, right? And I guess alchemize that darkness into something good, like the music that they're doing. So they're acknowledging the difficulties and harsh reality of life, but it's to channel that into something fruitful or something positive.
All I see is green lights, high up in the mountains where the wind bites. And see right, I keep building ladders that reach new heights. Inside, I can see the coast off in the distance. Damn, it feels nice, but it could be gone all in an instant.
See the coast off in the distance, feels nice, but it could be gone in an instance. Once again, acknowledging the temporary nature of it all. And he loves it, but he knows it can be gone in an instance. And this is the thing, is he's caught between two worlds. Is on the one hand, he just wants to live it up and enjoy life and just fuck it and just indulge in bliss. But then he knows there's another side of reality. You can't just do that long term and expect for things to go well, because that's not how life works. Life is cycles and phases and ups and downs, and it has its own kind of patterns and flow. It's not always going to be bliss. So, yeah.
I keep building ladders that reach new heights. Inside, I can see the coast off in the distance. Damn it.
And I keep building ladders, so I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to rise above this. So really dope as well.
Feels nice, but it could be gone all in an instance. So raise your glass and spark your J. I'm on a beach underneath the shade, surrounded by all this purple haze, and I won't stop till it's yesterday.
And I won't stop till it's yesterday. Oh my God. Which is pretty much saying he's never going to stop. Like because you can't stop at yesterday because yesterday's never coming. So it's another way of saying I'm not going to stop. Purple haze, drinking. Even his tone of voice is just so soothing that it just makes you want to drink. It makes you want to smoke and just be in your bliss state as well. Right?
Purple haze, and I won't stop till it's yesterday. I'm drinking whiskey till it's dawn. All I know is I'm far from done. I lay outside to feel the sun. I ain't felt this great in months. I roll my joints, I smoke my blunts. I'll pass it around, I might give you some. Can't kill my high, can't kill my buzz. I'll be around till I'm the only one. Till I'm the only one. Till I'm the only one. Till I'm the only one.
So beautiful. I love the vocals, I love the production, and they do both. Jeff and Kevin. Kevin does more of the production and Jeff does more of the vocals and playing the guitar, the bass, but they both just complement each other so well. They just know what they're doing. So authentic, just so real. Because I remember them on stage. They were just so down to earth as people as well. So I'm very glad that I got to meet them in person and experience their show. Really dope.
Up on the porch, took a tab to one explore, let the LSD absorb, watch reality distort.
So now he's taking LSD, let the LSD absorb, watch reality distort. I like the way he's writing, but watch reality change, because, you know, for people that have done LSD or psychedelics, reality literally changes, morphs. You see deeper into reality on psychedelics, and reality is just a lot more alive. And you see a lot of patterns, colors, and even messages and deep meanings and connections between things in a very indescribable way. It's impossible to describe and to take back with you what you learned on psychedelics. But you can integrate it and incorporate it, but you can't really explain it to anyone. They won't understand unless they've done it themselves.
Feel like my mind is on tour. Feel like I'm going some more. That's gonna open up those doors. It's gonna put me on the floor. See.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna open up those doors. It's gonna put me on the floor, right? So psychedelics, it's gonna open up my mind, open up my consciousness, open me up to new pathways, because that's what psychedelics do. A lot of people actually use psychedelics to get over their addictions and habits. And it's actually been documented to work, where people have, you know, I'm not recommending psychedelics or drugs, disclaimer on this video. But yeah, people have reported to say that it works with addictions, because it really shows you in a way what you're doing in an inexplainable way. So he's saying it opens up new doors, like new dimensions, new realities. It gives you insight, right? Makes you self-reflect, realize what you're doing wrong. So that's probably why he's taking it as well, to help with his depression. But then also he can end up on the floor. So he can open up new doors, but end up on the floor. So psychedelics, you can also have a bad trip. I've had a bad trip before, because psychedelics just enhance your mental state for what it is in the moment. So if you are very depressed, it might not be good to do psychedelics, because it can just enhance your current mental state. So you have to be careful. You have to do it with people, especially for the first time. But yeah, once again, I'm not recommending it or anything like that. You have to do your own research and consult a doctor, stuff, that sort of thing, right? But let's keep going with these lyrics.
I want some more. That's gonna open up those doors. It's gonna put me on the floor. See the world breathe. I can hear a thing except my heartbeat.
Oh, love those lyrics. See the world breathe, right? Now that's on psychedelics. If you've done psychedelics like mushrooms or LSD, you can literally see the world breathing, because the whole world is vibrating and you can experience that directly. And then he says, I can barely feel my heartbeat, or I can only feel my heartbeat, right? It's another thing on psychedelics. Your senses are really enhanced. You're very sensitive to your environment. So, he's really feeling what it feels like to be alive. Because at the end of the day, just you breathing and having a heartbeat is what constitutes you being alive. So even just being grateful for that is something in itself as well.
On the floor, see the world breathe. I can hear a thing except my heartbeat. I'm flying into new dimensions. You can't find me. I'm hiding away, cause I feel like life is blinding. I'm trying to keep it together while I'm winding.
So I feel like life is blinding, going to new dimensions, as I said before, got me unwinding as well. So he feels like life can be blinding, or life can be too overwhelming. The expectations of life, the demands, the chaos that life brings, the unexpected nature of it, just all the problems and trials and tribulations. It can be very overwhelming to someone. So that's why he wants to retreat into his bliss state, so he can kind of escape from life for a second, just for a moment, just for a second. Because, life is very crazy and chaotic. And a lot of the time, you don't have control over a lot of the variables outside of yourself. So he might feel like, you know what, I can't change the world, but I can just change me, or I can just be myself, and at least let me have my moment of bliss while the whole world is crumbling, essentially.
Life is blinding, I'm trying to keep it together while I'm winding.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it together while I'm winding, right? So this is his attempt to keep it together, you know. So once again, the duality of life, the good parts, the bad parts, and he's just trying to keep steamrolling forward, be positive, take what he can take with him, but not downplay the difficulties that come with life.
I'ma spend my nights without a fucking plan. Who knows, it might end in Japan. I'll never change, that's just how I am. I'ma live today like it's the last I have.
That part just hits for me. Once he said so I'ma live without a plan. Who knows, I might end in Japan. Right? I'm remixing the words, but you know, he's living life spontaneously. Who knows? When you live life spontaneously, you might end up in Japan, right? The freedom that they have, the truth that they have in their music and in real life, right? But I like the way he comes in with the cadence, and it just hits the heart, man. It just hits the heart in an indescribable way. Just so dope, so dope.
How I am, I'ma live today like it's the last I have. I'm drinking whiskey till it's dawn. All I know is I'm far from done. I lay outside to feel the sun. I ain't felt this great in months. I'll roll my joints, I'll smoke my blunts, I'll pass it around, I might give you some. Can't kill my high, can't kill my buzz. I'll be around till I'm the only one. Till I'm the only one. Till I'm the only one. Till I'm the only one.
And also being spontaneous, and him saying he's going to live life like it's his last day, essentially. So he's trying to live it up because he also knows that tomorrow's not promised. So that's why he's also entering his bliss state even more. It justifies being in that bliss a bit more, even though it can be a bit ignorant as well, depending on how you use it or how you how you are. But yeah, even more reason to want to live it up, because tomorrow I could die. So he's literally finding the balance, and this is the same thing with me. I'm doing this as well. I think that's why I relate to them really well, is I'm finding that balance of having fun and dabbling into certain vices that I know aren't good for me, but it feels really good, and I'm taking care of other aspects of my life. So I'm trying to find that balance, but I know eventually that, I might just give up everything and just be sober. But for now, I'm enjoying both. You know what I'm saying? So really, really dope.
I'm drinking whiskey out the barrel. I'm drinking whiskey
Out the barrel is crazy. Out the barrel.
while the world's in peril.
Oh, while the world's in peril. So while the world is going down, is chaotic, is what it is, I'm in my bliss state. And it relates to what I was saying earlier, which is the world could be crumbling around him and he's just trying to enjoy his bliss because he knows that it's out of his control. He can only do so much, so while the world's in peril, he's drinking out the barrel,
I'm drinking whiskey, yeah, out the barrel. I'm drinking whiskey, yeah, while the world's in peril.
I like the guitar as well.
I I'm drinking whiskey till it's dawn. I might get high, I might get spun. Enjoy the ride, that's all I want. No one's around, I'm the only one.
So now he changes it up slightly till I'm spun. You know, I'm enjoying it by myself till I'm the only one, whether people are around me or not. So they also know how to just be in their own company and enjoy their own company. And they're just like, hey, if you want to join me, join me. But if you don't, stay over there because you're not going to fuck up my vibe, which I like because it's kind of like how I am. You want to join me, join me. But if not, I'm good on my own. Don't mess up my vibe. But also they said something else.
That's all I want. I get spun. Enjoy the ride, that's all I want.
Yeah, enjoy the ride, that's all I want, right? Yeah. So there's going to be challenges, but I just want to enjoy it along the way and take everything for what it's worth.
What's around, I'm the only one. 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 I'm the
Dope, man. Dope, 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 dope. Dope as track. I'll definitely keep listening to this and find more gems from their catalog. Really, really dope. Thank you to that subscriber for recommending this. And let me know, guys, as well, if there's more Hippie Sabotage that you want me to listen to, or if there's another artist, leave it in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But that's been the video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Salute, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.